Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Chuck vs. Whatever. Um, this was supposed to go up yesterday, but for things beyond my control, YouTube wasn't letting me upload the video. Um, I tried 3 times, it didn't work, so um, here it goes again. Hi everyone, this is Chuck vs. Whatever, day 315 or 16. Um, I saw Skyfall, and I thought it was amazing. Um, if you don't want to be spoiled with any spoilers, then I would suggest stop watching it now, go see the movie, and then come back, and then you can hear what I think if you care. If not, then it's all up to you, really, because you are the one in control. So, pretty much overall, I thought it was an amazing movie, start to finish. I like the little music videos that they kind of have after the little bit at the beginning that they always have in every James Bond movie, or at least every James Bond movie that I've seen. I don't know if it's in every single one because I haven't seen every single one, but it seems like they do that. So, anyways, um, I'm gonna explain most of the some of the movie to you, but not all of it, 'cause I don't want to ruin the whole movie for you. And if you've already seen the whole movie, then it doesn't matter if I say what I say, anyways. But for those select few that kept on watching afterwards because they don't care about spoilers, well, for those a little bit that do, but still want to know at least a little bit, this is for you. So, pretty much, it starts off with trying to get this list that has all the, I think it's MI6. I don't know if it's just MI6 or if it's MI6 plus other associations or whatever. But that's how that's they made you think it's just MI6 at the time. Um, Then, and they go through all these car chases, motorcycle chases, going on trains, gunfights, breaking a train to get onto a train, all this stuff, and then uh, uh, the woman that Bond's working with ends up shooting him. Now, it's not on purpose, it's just that M, who's played by Judi Dench, had told her to take the bloody shot. So she felt like she had to take the shot, and when she did, she ended up shooting James Bond instead of the bad guy that we needed, that she needed to shoot. Now, um, and that kind of leads right into the music video that they have. I mean, there's a little bit before, but it's pretty much when the woman that uh, helps out James Bond says something along the lines of "age it down" or something like that. That's when it starts, and then it's the song's by Adele. It's, it's called Skyfall, and according to someone I know, um, she didn't even write this song for the movie. It was written like 2 years ago or something like that, and he and what was I gonna say? And I guess the people who created this movie or the title thought it was a perfect um, song for it. Um, and then after that, you have the after of James Bond being dead, and then eventually they show that James Bond isn't dead and he's alive and well and having sex with beautiful women and doing dangerous stuff. Not in the way of like doing MI6 type stuff, but dangerous stuff nonetheless. And then when he wakes up from his drunken state and he sees the TV and the whole bombing in London where M's office is, he knows he has to go back. And at this point, somewhere in between that little point and the music video, um, M is going back to her office and she's um, just getting frustrated because they're trying to get rid of her and stuff like that. I don't mean rid of her like kill her, but get rid of her like because James Bond's dead and because a few agents got killed, James Bond got killed. They think she can't do her job. So she gets this email from a past employee that used to work for her, and it has some video and some words, and then you see the bomb explode, and we find out that it's also the hacking of the actual it's called program or hard drive was coming from her office, and so yeah. And then James Bond comes back. He goes through the whole make sure you're ready for actual combat and all that stuff, and psychological and all that stuff, and you find out that he isn't, but M tells him that he is. He sends her to find, and she sends her to find the guy that they were going after in the first place. He ends up shooting some dude that we don't really know who he is, but I guess he was just hired to kill him. And then he dies because he ends up being slowly let go, like they're like holding on, and then and then he fell to his death. And the woman across the on the other side of the building where the guy got killed saw James Bond for a split second, and then he was like gone, like they do in so many movies where they show someone and then the next split second he's gone or she's gone or whatever. I sometimes hate when they do that, but it sometimes works. What else? And then her and James Bond meet up at some casino in Shanghai. Um, in the end, he wants to help her, but ends up he can't because her boss ends up killing her. Not in the regular sense of like, you did a terrible job, pal. It was more of made into a contest. And James Bond was pretty much next, but he killed all of his henchmen, and then the bad guy was like, "So how are you gonna take me down by yourself?" And then he's like, "No." And they pulls out this small little radio and says, "Next greatest toy from Q quarters or something like that." The radio, and then a whole bunch of helicopters come over, and then he's captured, and then he escapes, tries to kill him, but can't, because I think at some point he explains it, but he blames her for him being tortured for 5 months, and half of his mouth being his teeth being gone and stuff like that. What else? So yeah, and then the rest is pretty much James Bond trying to find the right place, which ends up being his um, family home where he was raised and stuff like that. And you find out a little bit about his past and what happened with his parents. Um, Anyways, in the end, something happens, bad guy dies, and something else happens that I won't say, that makes you know that it's somebody's character that's been in the past so many James Bond movies is not going to be around for the next one. And you find out also that that lady at the beginning that ended up shooting James Bond by accident was Moneypenny, and you find out that the reason, you find out in the movie why she's gonna just stay behind the desk instead of actually doing field work. So that's my little spiel. Sorry it went on a bit longer than I thought, but anyways, hope you enjoyed it. Sorry for if I spoiled it for you. Whenever you watch this, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, and goodbye.